What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and we just got the Overwatch 2 Season 2 content trailer featuring our first proper look at the brand new Shambali map, a ton of brand new skins, including the reveal of this season's theme, which appears to be Greek mythology. And fitting with that theme, we even got our first look at this season's mythic skin, which is for the Junker Queen. So in this video, I'm going to dive right on in and take a look at all the new content and cosmetics we see in this trailer, starting off with the brand new map Shambali. Now, based on the footage we can see here in this trailer, it appears that this is in fact going to be a payload map. As far as we can tell, it seems like this is just another map located somewhere in Nepal, probably fairly close to the existing Nepal map geographically, but this one by default appears to be set at nighttime, so there's a bit of a time difference there, and of course the layout is completely different because it's a brand new map. We are apparently going to be getting a more in-depth map reveal for this a little later this week, so I'm sure we'll be seeing more footage of the map itself at that point. But it was cool we got to get this first sneak peek of the map right here in the content trailer. But moving on now to the beefier content revealed, we have a ton of new skins and other cosmetics. So I'm just going to try to go through these sequentially in the order that they show up in the trailer, starting with what appears to be a Ramatra epic skin of some kind. We can see him standing in what looks like the Nepal map with him sort of menacingly laughing in the doorway. And it looks like just the base color scheme has changed. He has a sort of gold and red color instead of the purple. And it looks like his head might have a bit of a different detailing a little bit going on there. But to me, this does look like just an epic skin. Moving on though, we then get what looks like a new Hanzo highlight intro where he fires out his dragons. Just get a real quick look of that. Not too much to say about it, but cool. Good for Hanzo getting a new highlight intro. And then we get 3 new skins showing up here. One for Tracer, Echo, and Symmetra. Now, the Tracer one to me looks like a sort of like English street rat type, where she's sort of like scuffed up and wearing like kind of raggy clothes. Like her ribbon on the back is like a scarf basically that's all sort of tattered, and she has glasses on, and she's holding up a newspaper. So either like a street rat or like a paper boy, or I guess paper girl type skin for her, which is an interesting little design. Echoes then appears to be the sort of like EDM disco music themed skin, which we actually originally had teased for season 1. Now, at the time of me recording this, they haven't released the final week of shop cosmetics for season 1, so it's possible that this skin is going to end up showing up in the season 1 shop a bit later today, but maybe not because they're showing it here in the season 2 trailer. I don't really know, but nonetheless, we get a look at the skin for Echo right here, and Symmetra gets another skin as well. I'm not really sure what to make of this one. She's got an interesting haircut going on, got some nice shades going. I do quite like those, and she does seem to have a little Medusa souvenir she's holding up, which of course fits with the theme for this season's cosmetics. And then we get a look at what might actually be my favorite skin we see in this trailer, which is a Expedition Anna skin. Now, based on the detailing of this skin, it looks like she's supposed to be some sort of botanist, since she has a little container on her back with a flower in it and a little leaf icon on her shoulder. But this is a typical sort of like jungle expedition type skin for Anna. Very similar to the one Ash has, but this one looks a bit more like scientific researchy in a way. She's got the pith helmet and all that. This is a cool skin. I love this sort of aesthetic, and I cannot wait to get this Anna skin. Hopefully it's in the battle pass and we won't have to pay for it, but I guess we'll wait and see. And then we move on to this year's properly themed skins, the mythology skins, starting off with Zeus Junker Queen, the mythic skin. Oh boy, this is a pretty cool looking skin. Right off the bat, I will say I do quite like it. I think it's a cool design. Unfortunately though, I don't think it lives up to Cyber Demon Genji. I mean, don't get me wrong, the skin looks cool and I like the different details with the different like headpieces and the different like color schemes and everything, but Cyber Demon Genji really set a high bar for mythic skins, and as much as I like this Junker Queen Zeus skin, I don't know that it's living up to Cyber Demon Genji, unfortunately. Granted, we haven't seen everything the skin has in store for us yet. It might have some cool visual or audio effects accompanying it as well. There's a couple shots that show like lightning striking down. I don't know if that's just part of like a highlight intro she's going to be getting as well, or if that's somehow tied into the visual mechanical and graphical components of her skin, we'll have to wait and see, but it does look pretty cool, all things considered. I don't want to diss on it too hard, but Cyber Demon Genji really set a high bar for mythic skins, that's all I'm saying. Moving on to the other mythology-themed skins, though, we have a selection of skins, including a Minotaur Reinhardt skin, which is very cool looking, a Cyclops Roadhog skin, a Poseidon-inspired Ramatra skin, where he's got all these cool watery details and tentacles. Oh, I quite like that one. A Medusa Widowmaker skin, very fitting for her. And next up, we have a skin for Pharah, which to me looks like some sort of Cerberus-themed skin, being the three-headed dog that guards the underworld in Greek mythology. Since if you look at her armor, you can see 3 dog heads, one on her chest and then one on each of her shoulders. So I'm pretty sure that's what the inspiration for this skin is, but I definitely like the look of it overall. Very cool and intimidating. And we also have what looks like a Hermes Lucio skin, where he's got the winged shoes and the little winged helmet and everything, and that's a pretty fun and quite fitting skin for Lucio. And then moving on from the mythology skins, we have a teaser for the upcoming Christmas event, including a gingerbread Bastion skin, which we can see right here, some sort of like snow or like ice bird, it looks like, for Echo. We don't get a really great look at it here, but that's definitely an interesting color scheme for her. And then we also get some sort of ice or like wintry themed Brigitte skin as well. Now, all 3 of these skins to me look like they might just be epics. The Echo one maybe is going to be legendary, depending on quite how detailed it is. It's a bit hard to tell from what we can see of it in the trailer, but the Brig and Bastion ones at the very least definitely look like epic skins to me. And then moving on from there, we also get a very, very brief sneak peek of the upcoming Lunar New Year event, where we can see Echo's old Lunar New Year skin and what appears to be a new epic skin for May. She has this cute little rabbit hat she's wearing on top, and other than that, it looks like it's just an epic because it doesn't look like there's any design change beyond the hat, but it's definitely a neat little skin, certainly fitting of the Lunar New Year event. And moving on from the events themselves, then we get a Punk Kiriko skin? That's the best way I can think to describe it, because she's got the sort of like scruffy haircut and the little like heart icon on her cheek. And overall, definitely a very sort of like punk sort of vibe going for it. I suspect that's going to be a pretty popular skin. Just gonna, hazard that guess out there. And then we also get what looks like a new Genji epic skin, where he has his hood up. So this is probably just an epic skin as well, where, it just sort of changes the color scheme and a bit of the head detailing. And that seems to do it for the new skins and cosmetics shown off. However, there is one more very important thing to point out from this trailer, which is the new game mode that's teased. So coming on January 5th, the Battle for Olympus limited time mode is apparently going to be coming out, which we don't get a whole ton of information about, but we do see a little bit of gameplay of, and it looks pretty interesting. We see Roadhog using his ultimate to fire out a Sigma Rock. Okay, so there's definitely some weird ability mishing and mashing going on, it looks like. We can see Pharah shooting out some sort of like crazy rocket barrage type thing from the sky, which doesn't look like her ultimate. It seems like that might just be her primary fire. And then we see the Queen herself running through and summoning a bunch of lightning strikes, which seem to kill everyone around her. So I'm assuming that's some special ability she has as well. So I'm guessing this Battle for Olympus game mode is going to be like a remix of hero abilities to some extent. I'm really curious to learn more about this. This seems like an interesting limited time mode, and it doesn't seem like it's necessarily tied to a seasonal event in the same way as events like, Halloween and Christmas, but rather it's just a fun little thing Blizzard's going to be throwing in for a period of time, I guess. Definitely very interesting, and I cannot wait to learn more about this. And that seems to do it for all the major details we learned from this season's trailer. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch more content we haven't even seen yet. Some more skins, other highlight intros, emotes, and cosmetics and whatnot. So I'm super duper looking forward to see what else is in store. But all things considered, I'm pretty excited for this upcoming season. Again, I think the Mythic skin doesn't quite live up to the standards set by Cyber Demon Genji, but that's my personal opinion. Maybe you guys like the Zeus Junker Queen skin even more than Cyber Demon Genji. But nonetheless, I would love to hear your thoughts on all the new content showcased in the comments down below. Are you excited to get some of these new skins, try out that new Greek mythology game mode, and work your way through the battle pass? Or maybe you're underwhelmed by what was shown off here today. I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts though, and as always, be sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, hit up that bell icon, and come join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any of my future Overwatch content. Special thanks to my YouTube channel members who help make these videos possible, and if you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. Otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.